Greetings, Guardians! Bungie have gone through and had a reveal for Rise of Iron. Now, a few things have been slipped and a few things have gone through and they've talked about. So, let's get the first thing over the way. Guys, they talked about this, the Iron Steed. It is a real thing. It is a real Sparrow. It is a heavily modified version of the SLR Sparrow, or the Racing Sparrow. It is themed to match that of the Iron Gallahorn. And it is something that you actually get for pre-order for a bonus for pre-ordering. Now, he did say that you can also purchase it from Everlast Trading Company. There was no mention of price, so I'm not quite sure what it's going to cost to buy it. But hey, if you're going to buy the game, you may as well pre-order and get it for that as well. So you will get both the Gallahorn and you also will get the Iron Gallahorn Sparrow. Apart from that, guys, the Sparrow itself does look like it has a bit of trick style in it, so you can do tricks and stuff like that. There's different horns. If you actually watch the trailer for it, you can actually hear two different horns that are in it. So I'm guessing something like the Sparrow Racing League where you can change the horns. And it's based on like I said, it's based on the actual Racing Sparrow. Now, they did also talk about the Xbox version of pre-ordering Xbox for Rise of Iron. They have addressed the issue that a lot of people on the Xbox are saying, where at the moment we still cannot pre-order it. He did say that it is coming soon. So at the very least, they are fully aware that you cannot pre-order it as of yet. I even was in EB Games earlier today, and I was talking to the girl behind the counter. Even the PlayStation version, PlayStation EB Games is getting a code or something along those lines. She said even they haven't got that yet. So there's still obviously a little bit of room left, obviously. We've still got a month and a half before actually 2 months actually. 2 months before a game actually comes out. Now, Siva, they did let this slip, something that you might find interesting. They said that Siva has a central mind. Now, the reason why this is actually important and why they talked about this, guys, I think that's the raid. The raid is that you actually go in and you actually take on Siva, and you are actually going in to destroy the central mind. I imagine the storyline mission, this is obviously my speculation, storyline mission will be going around fighting the outskirts, sort of pushing Siva back. And then the central raid will actually be going in and destroying that hive mind or that central mind, and thus allowing you to do A, destroy Siva, or B, lock it back into the age of vaults or golden age vaults. They did also say that there were new maps and new combat modes for Crucible that are coming out for Rise of Iron, and they will be talking about that at the Gamescom. It's over in Germany. They will be doing a live stream for Crucible for that. The player level that you see in the game is still level 40, so the level cap for that hasn't changed. A few of the enemies I did see, I feel I saw a couple of the enemies like the enemies bosses, and that were level 42s. So obviously it means we are going to be fighting above our grade again, like what we are doing in Prisoner of Elders, which is not a real big thing because they're not that hard, to be honest. Prisoner of Elders is actually fairly easy. However, one thing that they did slip up on, besides talking about the central mind, is Deej showed his light level. Thanks, Deej, for going into your menu for us. Now, there's two things I want to address with this. First, you get to see the light level at 355. Does that mean that is the final light level? No. The reason why I'm saying that is because the ghost he is using in that is one of the old style ghosts. Now, I am going to go and check this out, and I will do another video on this where I actually see how much it drops my light level. I am guessing your light level will probably be 360 or 365. However, they did make reference to a ghost, a Rise of Iron ghost, or a new ghost that comes out with Rise of Iron. It might be the fact that they are running off the template for the old one, and they just haven't gone through and modified the ghost because they didn't want to show it off. So that 355 could be his new light level. What I mean by that is that the fact that they've gone through and they're obviously running a dev kit. This is obviously not wild here, this is dev. So I'm guessing what they might have done is gone through and changed the old Ghost to say 355, so that they won't actually show you what the Rise of Iron Ghost looks like, because obviously they don't want to let all the cats out of the bag. So yes, it's true, the 355 level could be the top level. However, I'm suspecting it'll be 360, just to obviously make a nice round number, or 365. Everybody seems to be going on about 400 or 420 as the internet joke. Guys, I don't think it's going to be that high. I do think it's going to be around the 360 mark. Apart from that, obviously, like I say, as for the wild, obviously they've gone through. They've shown some footage of what the wild looks like. Yes, there are new areas to explore, which is obviously fantastic and great. Basically, the enemy is disassembling or dismantling the environment around you. Yes, you can shoot the shanks. Woo! So obviously they are disassembling or dismantling walls and stuff like that, bridges and stuff like that, which is allowing you to go through and explore new areas, which is always great. Also, the existing area that they have got in there as well has been fully modified in the fact that there is obviously snow. Some of the pits where you fall to your death are now got nice fluffy snow bottoms, so you can jump down, and etc, etc, etc. We are obviously still going to be going through. They did show off the areas like the divide and stuff like that. There is obviously going to be that sort of repetitive in it. However, obviously those areas are covered in snow, as well as like fallen walkers and stuff like that. So it does make it a little bit different. But obviously, it is still going to be running off some of the same sort of maps, some of the same sort of areas. They've just been slightly customized. Apart from that, guys, obviously, like I say, it was a build, a dev build. So there were a few glitches and stuff like that was happening in it. They did explain that. They did say, obviously, this is a dev build. So I'm not real concerned about that. We still do have, like I said, 2 months before this actually comes out, so they've got plenty of time to finish off all the fancy little touches, and so to speak. But guys, that's what I think. Generally, overall, I like it. I think it looks pretty good. I do want to know what the new light level is. I'm suspecting it will be 360, 365. I think that's why they put that ghost on there, was to drop it down a little bit. Just so they won't go through and explain it, or just they won't go through in case they did leak it. But I do think that was an unintentional leak as well. I don't think Bungie actually meant to show us the menu with the light level, because they did sort of go to great pains to sort of not show some things, where they thought, oh shit, maybe we'll give this away. And he did flick very fast. You actually see it when he's talking and they're doing it. He is tapping the buttons really, really fast, so he doesn't go showing off anything, which is kind of a bummer, because I did sort of go frame by frame and I didn't quite get anything like the guns or anything like that. That would have been able to give us a good indication. But apart from that, guys, look, obviously let us know what you think in the comment section below regarding all this. What are your thoughts on the Bungie, on the reveal? There wasn't a lot given away, but there's a little bit. Like they say, Gamescom over in Germany, it's going to be the next thing where they talk about Crucible. So I'll be tuning in for that. But guys, let us know what you think in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, guys, please smack a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe. Apart from that, Guardians, I am going to go and play Iron Banner. Have a great night and enjoy.